Well, I'm getting an emotional. There must have been something. Because I'm getting a twinge. It's hitting the core of me.
Well, certainly, like going off to school. I went to theater school in England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for me, that was an awfully big adventure. But I was 19. I was still relatively young. At 22, I got married. That was a pretty big adventure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then brought my bride back to Canada.
No, I got the twinge. I ran away from home at the age of 16 to audition for the National Theatre School. So I'm from the States. I took the train up to Winnipeg. There were 3 of us. And we stayed at the Fort Garry Hotel. We auditioned. I got accepted. And then I had to say that I'd been accepted.
Oh, wow.
That was hard for an Italian who, at 16, to let his daughter go.
My parents were sort of like that too. The first play I ever did, they didn't know.
Wow.
And so I called my mom for a ride home. And I said, yeah, Mom, can you pick me up? And she said, no, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm at this theater. And she's like, what are you doing? And I told her I was in a play, and they had no clue.
Wow.
And I remember I won a little award for that. And then suddenly we had to deal with being an actor.
And for an Italian, being an actor, it's like being a punta. I mean, it's not far from Ladies of the Night. It's not what a good, well brought up Italian girl does.
Yeah.
But you get yourself on a commercial. Just one commercial.
Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I find that you never know sometimes what the big adventures are until after they've actually happened.
No.
Yeah, and then in retrospect you go, oh my God, that was a pretty big adventure, but I didn't realize it at the time.
And so I cried for a month. And then he let me go to the National Theatre School, but I had to stay in a nunnery. I did.
I guess it didn't take.
No, it didn't take.